Greetings everyone and welcome to this Alchemistics video. Today I wanted to touch on something that I actually posted on my personal Facebook page maybe about a week or so, over a week ago by now. And I'd actually meant to come back and do a video on it, but of course you guys know life happens and sometimes you forget, and so I had to come back to it today. But today's video basically is, are you letting magic in? I feel that's an extremely important question because most of us, in some form or fashion, believe in magic. We believe in energy. We believe in the power of the universe. But a lot of us really are limiting magic when it comes to us, right? When it comes to ourselves individually. And I'm going to ask this you, excuse me, there's a lot of jets passing over today and they're loud. So that's what happens when there's an Air Force base like literally across the street from you. Anyway, so basically, you guys, as far as energy is concerned, you know everything is made up of energy, right? You know that energy can't be destroyed. It can only transform. These are things that, because of science, you accept fully and completely. As far as the universe is concerned, you accept that the universe is unlimited. So, therefore, it is abundant. And it has the opportunity for us to have unlimited abundance. These are things that you accept, no questions asked. You'll hear people speaking on it, and or you'll see a meme posted about it, and everything about you is like, yes, 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 yes. But then when it comes to you personally, that same excitement and that same unquestionable belief isn't there. And the thing is, a lot of times when it comes to people, especially when people are working their own magic, they end up getting discouraged at some point in time because, excuse me, I really have something in my eye beside my contact. But when it comes to their own magic, they end up getting discouraged when they don't see things happen the way they feel it should happen, right? Well, here's the thing. Things don't happen the way that you want to see it happen, when you want to see it happen, because the majority of the time, that unquestioning faith and belief in it happening isn't there. It may be there on the surface. It may be there in a way that you're, kind of forcing it or faking it. But deep down in your heart, it doesn't exist. And it doesn't exist mainly because of this world that we grow up in. It doesn't exist because of your own internal paradigms. That's why it is extremely important for us to work on our minds and work on our beliefs. We have to do the shadow work. We have to do the work, period, to get ourselves to a point where no matter what, we always completely, unquestionably believe what we say, especially as far as what we say that we want. If you cannot get to a point where you have that unquestionable faith and belief in yourself, you're never going to get to a point where you can see what you want in life manifest the way that you want it. Plain and simple. You'll never see it. For most of us, this is the part that we have trouble with. And it's the part we have trouble with because it's the part that can be the longest and take some of the most work. But the thing is that we truly have to realize is that when it comes to this world, when it comes to this life that we're living, there are two things that are going to be necessary, whether you like it or not. And that's discipline and commitment. If you cannot have some discipline, if you cannot be committed to your own self, then there's absolutely no way that you're going to be able to grow and move forward. These two things, again, are two of the hardest things. And I actually can admit that because with myself, they are two of the hardest. For a lot of people, depending on their sun sign especially, but their chart, depending on their chart, they'll find that, they have a lot more trouble than others when it comes to things like discipline and commitment. I, of course, can admit I am one of those people. But the thing is, everything worthwhile in your life is worth the commitment. And in order to be committed in a way that is beneficial to you, you have to discipline yourself to maintain the level of commitment necessary. Once we work on our minds and we're actually committed to working on our minds, changing the way that we think, changing what we believe, and we discipline ourselves to put that work in regularly, consistently, that changes our mind and our beliefs, then we will find it easier to start to let magic in and accept that we are made of energy. Of course, we all know we're made of energy, right? Yes, we all know this. But if you accept the fact that you're made of energy, and you accept the fact that this world, there's magic all in this world, then you will also accept the fact that that energy in you holds magic completely and fully. When you accept that completely and fully, this world and you specifically hold magic, you will know that there is nothing that can stop that magic in you. For us, one of the most important things that we can do for our lives is truly accepting our own magic. When you see things happen to you that may be of a magic, mystical, even a paranormal nature, you have to truly understand and get to a point of understanding where if this world's full of magic, there are going to be a whole bunch of things that maybe you've seen, maybe you haven't. But by fully accepting that this world is magic, you'll accept that, hey, that's just something that happens in a magical world. The more that you accept magic in yourself, the more that you'll start to notice these little just strange things that you never noticed before. Because that's what happens in a magical world. But when you do start to notice more and more, then you can actually, give yourself a pat on the back, because that means that you're doing the work necessary, that are opening your eyes, and more specifically, your eye, to the magic that's all around us. So do the work, guys. Do the work. Because it's time for us to truly and fully let magic in.